look at today's prices in the automotive market, it's pretty easy to conclude that things have gone out of control. Pickup trucks are not affordable utes anymore. They've become pretty luxurious and, therefore, expensive toys. But even in such a market where people often pay $50,000, $60,000, or $70,000 for a truck, it's possible to find some pretty reasonably priced options. Stay with us here as we present you with the best, the most affordable trucks you'll want in 2024. But first, let's hit those like and subscribe buttons so we can keep you updated with the freshest car reviews and previews on the channel. Number 10. Ford F-150 XL, $38,880. The world's best-selling pickup is available in all kinds of configurations, and in a sea of expensive variants, a couple of cheap options can be found as well. For example, there's the base XL trim, which starts at around $38,800. For that money, you get a genuine full-size pickup with surprisingly strong performance. It comes with a 2.7-liter turbo V6, which puts out 325 horsepower and a pretty impressive 400 pound-feet of torque. As for the standard equipment, of course, this trim level comes with steel wheels, vinyl upholstery, and a relatively short list of standard equipment. But you still get things like a 12-inch infotainment screen, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. Moreover, even though the base trim, the F-150 XL, comes equipped with safety features like lane keep assist, forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, rear automatic braking, and many more. All in all, this F-150 seems like a pretty good deal to us. Number 9. GMC Sierra 1500 Pro, $38,345. Modern pickups have become super convenient but also very complex, so a model like the GMC Sierra 1500 with its straightforward, even old-school design looks quite refreshing. It's one of the cheapest full-size pickups you can buy, but that doesn't mean it lacks performance or modern features. The base model, called the Sierra 1500 Pro, starts at a little bit over $38,000, and what's particularly impressive is that you even get a choice between two powertrain options. The first one is a pretty efficient 2.7-liter Turbo 4 with 310 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. But for just a little bit more money, you can also get a V8, which is something you'll hardly find at any other place. Of course, we're talking about the capable 5.3-liter small block with 355 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque, as well as a pretty nice exhaust note. Besides proven mechanics, the base GMC Sierra also comes decently equipped. Of course, it does feature steel wheels, but it also comes with LED headlights and automatic high beams, as well as chrome bumpers. Moreover, it even comes packed with a couple of convenience features, such as heated exterior mirrors, keyless entry, and wireless smartphone integration. Finally, you get a couple of driving assistance goodies, such as forward collision warning, lane keep assist, automatic emergency braking, etc. Number 8. GMC Canyon Elevation. Here's another GMC on the list, this time in the midsize segment. The base trim level, called Elevation, is certainly one of the best equipped entry-level models in the segment. For about $37,500, you get a pickup with all-terrain tires, off-road suspension, and a remote locking tailgate. Moreover, LED headlights and automatic high beams are also part of the standard equipment, just like things like automatic climate control and height-adjustable driver's seat. Moreover, the Canyon Elevation also comes standard with a digital instrument cluster, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and a 6-speaker audio system. The Canyon Elevation isn't just a well-equipped pickup, it's a modern, well-designed machine with a class-leading 7,700 pounds of max towing capacity and the most powerful entry-level among mid-sized trucks. We're talking about the same 2.7-liter Turbo 4 with 310 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. So, all in all, it's hard to ask for more from something that's labeled as an entry-level model. Number 7. Chevy Silverado Work Truck, $37,450. The Silverado is the cheapest full-size pickup on the market with a starting price of around $37,500. That's because this is one of the rare manufacturers that offers a bare-bone, work-oriented version. That trim level is called the work truck, and as the name suggests, it doesn't offer much in terms of convenience. Vinyl upholstery and rubber floor coverings are things you should expect at this price range, but a good thing is that even the work truck comes with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Also worth mentioning is a decent pack of safety systems, which includes forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking, lane departure warning, and lane keep assist. The work truck is equipped with a 2.7-liter turbo 4 with 310 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. But if you're willing to pay extra, you can also equip the base Silverado with a 355 horsepower V8 engine. Number 6. Ford Ranger XL, $34,315. Ford has just redesigned its midsize pickup, and along with the new design, what also came was the price increase. Still, the Ranger is affordable enough to find its place on our list. Base models, labeled as the XL, are priced at around $34,315 and come in a family-friendly crew cab layout. What's also family-friendly is a 10-inch infotainment screen as well as a digital instrument cluster, so it's hard to look at this pickup as a work-oriented machine. The list of standard equipment also includes LED headlights, a 6-speaker audio system, and wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. For this money, you may also count on strong performance, as the 270 horsepower Turbo 4 is again part of the standard equipment. All in all, the new Ranger offers a nice blend of convenience and performance, even in the most basic variant, so it's hard not to consider it a great deal in today's market. Number 5. Toyota Tacoma SR, $33,000. America's most popular midsize truck has received a complete redesign. Modernized in every way, it seems more capable of retaining its leading position on the market, even though it's far from the cheapest option around. Priced at around $33,000, it comes with an extended cab with a longer 6-foot bed, which is a pretty rare thing these days. But at the same time, the thing that sets it apart in a negative way is that the base engine option is among the least capable in the segment. For some reason, this model features a detuned variant of the new 2.4-liter Turbo 4 with a max output of 228 horsepower and 243 pound-feet of torque. What's also worth mentioning is that, while more expensive models come with new 5-link coil suspension, this one still uses leaf springs. In terms of standard equipment, one of the things we really like about the new Tacoma is its composite cargo bed construction, which is something you usually don't get if you pick some of the rival models. Also standard are LED headlights and a Class 4 trailer receiver, along with keyless entry, an 8-inch touchscreen, and wireless smartphone integration. Finally, probably the best thing about the base Tacoma is that the latest Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 is also part of the standard equipment, which positions Tacoma as one of the best equipped pickups around in terms of safety and driver assistance features. Number 4. Nissan Frontier S, $32,000. Even though Nissan redesigned its midsize pickup a few years ago, this is still the most old-school pickup on the market thanks to its classic design approach. Namely, the Japanese automaker kept the old platform and updated it just enough to keep the truck modern enough. Under the sheet metal, this is mostly an old Frontier, and we're perfectly fine with that. In today's market, it's a pretty rare thing to get a V6-powered mid-sized pickup for about $32,000. That's how much the base Frontier S costs, and it comes with a smooth 3.8-liter V6 that puts out around 310 horsepower and 281 pound-feet of torque. The Frontier is equipped fairly well, while some sources even speculate about the addition of a manual transmission. If that happens, we have no doubt that the Frontier would become the wet dream of every old-school truck guy. But even without the stick, the Frontier remains probably the most honest pickup truck on the market. Number 3. Chevy Colorado Work Truck, $31,100. As we already mentioned, Chevy has remained one of the rare truck makers that still offers basic variants of its models with a focus on commercial purposes. That's the reason why the Colorado work truck stands out as the most affordable midsize pickup you can buy on the market. It costs around $31,100, although primarily focused on work, it still comes equipped with a pretty wheel. Push-button start, a digital instrument cluster, and an 11.3-inch digital instrument cluster are part of the standard equipment. You also get wireless smartphone integration, a 6-speaker audio system, and a rear camera with hitch guidance, so there isn't much more you can ask for at this price range, we think. As for the powertrain, 237 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque is more than you get from the more expensive base Tacoma. Number 2. Hyundai Santa Cruz, $28,275. Although the Ford Maverick drew the most attention, the Santa Cruz was actually the first compact pickup to hit the market. With a sticker price of $28,275, it's the second cheapest truck in the segment, and the first thing that comes to mind about it is the ride quality, which is pretty much the same as in the Tucson crossover. The refined ride comes complemented by a long list of standard equipment, and while the 4.3-foot bed may not seem particularly utilitarian, the Santa Cruz is surprisingly capable. The max towing capacity goes up to 5,000 pounds, though the base model, called the SE, is good for 3,500 pounds. That's still way more than the base Maverick can tow. The SE trim comes with the base 191 horsepower engine and 8-speed automatic transmission. The list of standard equipment also includes LED headlights, an 8-inch infotainment screen, and wireless smartphone integration, as well as a full load of driver assistance features. Number 1. Ford Maverick XL, $25,500. Despite that, the current model here brought notable price increases. The Maverick, especially the base model, is a steal, because for just $25,500, you get a pickup with a 2-liter Turbo 4 engine and an impressive 250 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. Moreover, the cheapest Maverick also comes equipped fairly well with goodies like LED headlights, cruise control, power windows, an 8-inch infotainment screen, smartphone integration, and many more. For those looking for unparalleled fuel economy, the 191 horsepower hybrid is still available, though now with a slightly higher sticker price of around $27,000. But don't worry, it'll pay off pretty quickly, considering that the fuel economy goes all the way up to 42 miles per gallon city and 33 miles per gallon highway. What do you think of our list of the cheapest pickups on the market? Are they affordable enough, and do they give enough in return? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.